Welcome to NFL Picks Are In. This is the weekly podcast show where local clueless men try to make predictions about the NFL. Welcome your two hosts, Zach and Ryan.
Welcome to another brand new episode of NFL Picks Are In. My name is Zach, and once again, I'm rejoined by my co-host, Ryan Barbieri.
What's up, Z? How you doing?
Dude, we missed you last week, and the fans missed you. I got multiple people telling me they didn't listen to the episode because you weren't on it. They saw it was a solo episode, and they said, nope.
I heard that too. I heard also multiple people.
And so now our listens are way back because you're back. How you doing? How you feeling? You okay?
Yeah, feeling better. Had a little bit of surgery,
Ooh.
So, yeah, but feeling better. But to be honest, I'm so out of the loop on football. This past week, the past 2 Sundays have been just such a blur. I've been just like kind of on the couch, kind of recovering, kind of just in and out. So it's just not great. But hopefully that's exactly what my picks are needing. Just absolute clean washing. So let's see what we got.
I like that. Clean slate it for the clean picks. Well, yeah, my picks have not been doing too good, but I also feel like now we're week 5. There's some narratives. We understand our teams now. We got sample sizes. You know how much we love our sample sizes here on Picks Are In. So I feel pretty confident about this week. I think I'm going to pick perfect. Yeah. This is
okay. Sweet. I think I have like an O, and I don't know how many games there are each week, but I have that brewing. I have like maybe a 2-win week brewing, and sometimes you just don't have it. Like this year, I just don't got it. I just don't got it. What are you gonna do?
Whoa. Well, let's get into it. All right. Thursday night football. Tomorrow night, we're recording on Wednesday. A little bit later because we're people, okay? Chill out, guys. Our audience is just so outraged whenever we're late. Chill. Okay, Thursday night, we got Indianapolis Colts at the Denver Broncos. Broncos favored by 3.5 points. Man, they still have NFL. I guess Vegas still has hope for Denver in some ways.
Yeah, so this is kind of the narrative I kind of laid out at the beginning of the year. Just which team sucks more. And I think that's what we're going to get again throughout the season. And which team sucks more. So Broncos are trash. Indy, I just can't pick them. I just straight up can't pick them because every time I do, I get burned and vice versa. But this might be like kind of a kitchen sink game for Frank Reich. If he doesn't win this, it might be over.
I believe Jonathan Taylor's out as well.
Right.
So that definitely solidifies it in my books because Colts don't have much going for them, but they do have one of the best running backs in the league. And if he's not even in the equation, then I guess I'm getting Rusty Gusty to, throw a couple of TDs.
Tough scene. That's tough. I actually have been enjoying fading the Broncos. Yeah. So that's been good. But
we can't do that here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Broncos.
Yeah, I'm locking in Broncos too. Hey, here's a narrative why Russ the Gus bust is a huge bust. Maybe Denver air is a little too thin. Maybe he's still adjusting.
That's probably it. I mean, that has to be it, right? There's no other reason.
I don't think. Let Russ cook. All right. Sunday morning, we have the New York Giants at the Green Bay Packers. And our spread here is Packers favored by 7.5 points. Both of these teams are 3-1. Let's just remember that. Remember that when you make your selection here.
Yeah, and pretty ugly both ways too. But pretty ugly 3-1. But I can't go Danny Dimes. As old and as washed up as Aaron Rodgers is in the receiving court is there, I'm still going to go Packers, but I don't know. I don't like it. London game. It's gonna be like 14-12.
Right. Here's a pick. Also, huge outrage in the fantasy community for these London games. Alvin Kamara out on the West Coast here, 6:30 in the morning. I got up at 7, a nice reasonable hour of 7 on Sunday morning to check my fantasy line to see Alvin Kamara's out. I was outraged. But you know what? Who shouldn't be outraged? East Coast people. That's 9:30, dude. That's our normal start time. You should get up before 9:30 on a Sunday to check your fantasy lineup. All right.
Hey, you know what? They're probably serving at church. Okay, it's on a Sunday. All right, and then
Yeah.
you're gonna yell at them.
If even more
Come
reason,
on,
if they're
man.
serving at church, they should be up, getting ready, put in on their Sunday best. It takes 2 seconds to check your fantasy lineup, dude. You can even check it during the second worship song, you know?
On the day of the Lord. Are you kidding me, Zach?
How do you feel about London games?
I enjoy when there's football on in the morning, like that early.
Oh yeah, that is fun. You know that
Like it's nice. Have a little coffee. And I
Right.
enjoy that.
It is fun when you get up like early on a weird time to watch a sporting event. You feel like it's like extra special.
Totally. But
Sorry,
the games are always shit, though.
Yeah,
to be
those
honest.
games are.
They're never great.
We send our shit teams out there. Sorry, I asked the question wrong. What I meant to say is, how do you like football in London's? It's good, lad.
Good lad.
Okay, so yeah, I'm locking in Green Bay here. Simple as that.
Yeah, same.
Lock it in. Okay, the next game is LA Chargers at the Cleveland Browns. Chargers favored by 2.5 points.
After last week, what the Browns showed, not touching that. They're gonna suck more. Chargers, they're fine. They're decent. Like they're okay, but don't have full confidence in them. I'll be honest. But the Browns, again, sticking with the theme, they suck more. No thanks. Give me the Chargers.
Yeah, Chargers are like, what we know is like they're a competent football team. They can actually fulfill on all three phases of football. Cleveland lost to the Falcons last week. Like they put in their best and they got the Falcons' worst, a loss.
Tough.
It's surprising they're 2-2. Like that's why I feel like there's a lot of mid-range. Like there's a lot of 500 teams here. Like way too many. Good teams are 500, bad teams around 500. It's like it doesn't quite. The first few weeks didn't quite add up.
No, 100%, and it's just going to be chop. It's going to be chop fest the entire season. Everyone will have a mediocre record. There won't even be like excellence at the top end. They'll have like good records, but not like amazing records. So it's just going to be just gross the entire way through.
Yeah. All right, double Chargers lock in on that one. The next one is Chicago Bears at Minnesota Vikings, Minnesota favored by 7.5 points. That's high. That's high.
Yeah, it's a bit high. I mean, again, I keep clicking the Bears, and they keep clicking me in the jaw. That's really what's happening. They just counterpunch me. Don't like it. Want nothing to do with it. Just I don't know. QB Fields, he's just like a running back at this point. If his first throw isn't there, he just runs, and then you just can't sustain offense that way. It's just not going to be conducive to any long-term sustainability. So it's just got a clean house there, and it's just going to be another wasted year. So I don't want anything to do with that.
Don't want nothing to do with that. Minnesota, like Vikings have lots of good pieces. But as Captain Kirk, he don't put those pieces together, man. This is like a blind man trying to solve a puzzle. You know, it's like all the pieces are on the table, bro. You just got to put them together.
Yeah. It's just he should be good enough to, like, if Jimmy G can do it, take a team to a Super Bowl. I mean, I feel like Kirk should be able to do it,
I know he's just
but
old
I
and
don't know.
dumb and stupid.
Maybe that is it. Maybe he is old and dumb. Maybe that's what his problem is.
All right, lock in the old dumb stupid guy for me, I guess.
Same here.
Tennessee Titans at the Washington Commanders. Titans favored by 2.5 points.
Oh, Zach, you go. I don't want anything to do with this game.
Commanders are like trash.
Commies.
Yeah, the Washington Commies. Titans, they put up a bit of a fight against the Colts last week. I was surprised to see that. That was a upset in my picking. So I like this line. I'm glad that Titans are back down to like 2.5 points. This should be a wash. Yeah, I think I lean Titans here. Could the Commanders get an upset? For sure.
Right.
Am I willing to bet on it? Not at all.
No.
So
They're done.
chalk is the only way I can pick here.
They're done. They're garbage. It's over. Give me the Titans.
All right, Titans all the way. His next game, Houston Texans at Jacksonville Jaguars. Jacksonville favored by 6.5 points.
I see the day.
Yeah, I like Jacksonville. We had number one fan Luke in the chat last week, and I was asking. I said, "Hey, what's the upset you got, Luke?" And Luke, he said Jacksonville. And for a hot second, they were looking like they were going to take the Eagles, and that's all I could think about. I thought they played well against the Eagles. Eagles are a solid team. I think Jacksonville is firmly coming in as a solid to mediocre team.
Yeah, I agree. At the beginning of the season, we kind of mentioned like after week 1, like, you know what, Jacksonville kind of feisty. And they've kind of just kept that up the entire way through so far. So we like what they're doing. I think if Trevor Lawrence can take one itty bitty more step forward, I think they have a real chance of actually doing some damage this year. So we'll see. But yeah, definitely like them here. Like, Texans offer nothing. Again, they suck more. So obviously just X that. So give me the Jags.
Yeah, Jags. And honestly, I'd feel really good about betting the over here. I would put some money on that.
Okay, you interesting conviction, but I like it.
6.5 points, a touchdown. Ooh, I like that. That's money in my pocket. Okay. Seattle at New Orleans. New Orleans favored by 5.5 points here.
That seems hello, baby. That seems a little high, but this is going to be classic Seahawks. They pull out some miraculous way to score 48 points the week before and say, oh, Seahawks, not bad. But they're going to lay an absolute egg against the Saints. I'm 1,000% they're laying an egg. Saints, again, it's murky. It's just going to be kind of a chop fest with them, but I'll take the Saints here.
I'm going Seattle here. You know what? It's not bold to me. Yeah, I do agree. I do hate. Ryan says that we got a live chat is in Zach has Seahawks D in fantasy. Yes, I do. I made a very strategic move to pick up Seattle D in all my leagues because Seattle, very solid defense, has been getting a lot of points, top 10, and New Orleans Saints are worst against defenses. They have an average of 16 points against them. So
it's going to backfire 100%.
Yeah.
There's no way this doesn't backfire. Like, your logic is good. I like your logic, but because of that, there's no way that doesn't fail.
It just feels like such a strong pick. Both sides of the equation, who you have going for you and who you have going against you. And Seattle was like, I just scroll when I was going the waiver wire with defenses to get Seattle. Like, they are not projected for a lot of points. But you know what? This year in fantasy, I just want to take some swings. I want to be the guru that's like, you know what? I'm not taking the number one projected player. I'm scrolling, and I need him to come up big. So I'm taking Seattle here. All my convictions stay the same. Seattle,
All right.
feeling it. Let's do it. But I will say
Find
I
out.
hate that they played the Lions last week because I do think that, like you said, overinflates their points. Because anyone who plays the Lions is going to get over 30 points and just barely win in the fourth quarter because the Lions are going to lose in the fourth quarter. That's how it goes. So,
Amen.
and that'll be really fun to see. Foreshadowing, the Patriots score more than 10 points in a game. So that'll be fun for them.
There's no way that's happening. 0%
No, well,
chance that's happening.
Whoa. Okay, next game we got the Atlanta Falcons at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Bucks favored by 8.5 points. This is our highest spread this week, 8.5 points with the Bucks.
I mean, yeah, I guess give me the Bucks, but do I like single dad Tom Brady? I don't know. Divorcee Tom Brady.
Let's talk about it. Brady getting a divorce. This is official, right?
Well, it's not official, but
They hired a divorce lawyer.
The rumor is they're hiring divorce lawyers. So
How do you
that's
feel
pretty
about
pretty
that?
far down the I don't care, but he looks skinny. He needs an Italian nonna to come be like, "Oh, mangi, you got to eat." He looks so skinny.
He's just. Do you think he's sad? What do you think? How do you think the demise of the power couple fell? Like, why now? This is what I don't understand.
Because kind of like the last straw, right? It's like she's been wanting him to quit football for 6-7 years now. And then he keeps saying, okay, two more years. And then it's like he's absent from the family because he has to be at practice for and study film and be gone for 10 hours a day type of deal. And then she has to look after the kids and, all that stuff. So we'll see what happens, but I don't know. See if Tom Brady can, if this does the usual Tom Brady where this lights a fire up his ass. I don't know. But we'll see.
We got a comment in the chat. He's gonna make $100 million from the divorce.
Yeah, what do you think he's doing all these crypto commercials still?
Yeah. So you think the final straw was him coming back out of retirement then?
I think so. That's
crazy that you'd come back out of the retirement and know that it would put that much of a strain on your marriage. Like, this guy's psycho.
Well, you have to be if you're at that age playing and all he's done. You have to be a psycho. But I get it though. I get it.
Okay, so if he gets a divorce this year, I feel like there's no way he doesn't play next year.
Right. Yeah, totally.
Because now he's
100%.
I got nothing to lose, baby. He's gonna die on the field. I would be like, what's it? Over under 5 years is Tom Brady gonna play now? Right. That's what I think it just became.
Wow, 50? Could you imagine?
Well, how old is Brett Favre? I feel like he was 70 or something. That guy was old.
I don't know. That'd be a good question. But he looked older than you think he was.
That's what joke is. He had gray hair. And okay, anyways, Tampa Bay, lock it in. I think you have to, right? There's no way you can pick Atlanta here.
Nah, you can't.
Yeah, okay. Okay, this next one's kind of fun. Miami at the New York Jets. Miami favored by 3.5 points. Fun. We got no Tua.
Yeah.
A doctor was fired because of the Tua incident. I think, as Ryan, you'd agree, the NFL team and the fans, our heart goes out to Tua and his family. Right?
I
think we made an official statement, right, about that?
Yeah. I used it.
Okay, yeah. But that was brutal, man. This is
that was tough to see. That was tough.
Tua's got the wibble wobbles and he comes back in a game and then he plays the next week.
Yeah, it's not good. Do you see his hand and stuff?
Yeah, he was doing that. He was throwing the West Side up.
Oh, that was bad.
Now I'm scared that his Tua, what people said he had accuracy. Now I feel like even that's gone after this.
Just perma cross-eyed.
All right, how you feel? Dolphins, Jets? You like either of these guys?
No. I like the Dolphins like weapons, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Jets have been. I don't like this at all. I don't know who's gonna
Yeah.
suck more.
This is definitely one of the hardest picks. Jets beating the Steelers last week. You know, they're 2-2. Miami's, yeah, I don't think they'll have Tua. I doubt they'll have Tua.
No, they can't have. He should be out for a
Couple
while.
weeks. Yeah.
Totally.
Jacoby's. The
Yeah,
chat
like,
says
this
Jets.
is what's gonna happen. The Jet. Okay, no, sorry, we're not going Jets. Here's the narrative that's gonna form. A great game, Miami, because no Tua, and then it's gonna be like then they start rolling without Tua, and then here we go. That's
That
what's
is
gonna
definitely
happen.
a narrative that I can buy into.
Yeah, I love the quarterback injured fade. I love it.
Right. All right. I was like that's solidified. That I'm picking Miami too.
But
Lock it in.
honestly, those games, such a coin flip. Both teams suck.
Yeah, you pick whoever you want. Okay, next game, Pittsburgh at the Buffalo Bills. Buffalo. Oh, I lied. Sorry, I missed this thread. This is the highest spread of the week, 13 and a half points.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, I missed this game. Sorry. Yeah. Although Bills lock in, like, no questions. But the Bills are slipping. You know, they're not the powerhouse team. A couple weeks ago, I think week 2, I made not a very early decision. Number 1 powerhouse team, Buffalo.
Yeah.
Definitely not the same.
Yeah, I mean, like that's the theme of the year. All teams just not great. So it's like Bills and KC, they're the top, but like everyone else, it's like But Bills, I don't know, they'll be fine.
Well, I just have to go back to the last game here. Miami Jets. The chat is on fire. They are just roasting us. It looks like everyone in the whole entire world is picking the Jets except for you and me. So
honestly, that's a good thing for them because they need to fade my picks this year.
Right. This is the picks are in, but they're wrong podcast. So, all right, yeah. Man, I like this new chat feature that we could just go with the chat, you know, if I'm ever stupid and don't want to know. But anyways, lock in the bill.
This is a pick for us, honestly.
Yeah. All right. We got Nicole in the chat. Nikki Nine Doors, number 1. We'll talk about this in a minute after our picks about the standings. So let's keep going though. We got the Detroit Lions at the New England Patriots. Patriots favored by 3.5 points. Ooh. You don't think they're going to throw up 30 points? I guarantee Patriots are going to put up 30 points.
I don't know, man. The Pats are just hurt. Their defense has been okay, but just everyone's just banged up. Not good. Like I can see them putting up 28 points, but honestly, the Lions have been putting up so many points lately. Like it's out of hand. I don't know, Zach. What do you got? Who do you got?
Yeah, I know that Detroit is getting 32 points guaranteed. And I know for a fact that New England is going to get more than that. So undisputed, lock in New England.
Okay, I'm gonna do the George Costanza. Everything in my heart is saying go Lions. So we're going with the Pats.
Yeah. Dude, the Lions are just the funniest team, man. It's just hilarious what happens.
It's a funny little like sub storyline that's going on with the Lions. They just like rip points. they're amazing. Jared Goff is the best QB I've ever seen.
Honestly, fantasy, play Jared Goff. He gets over 20 points every week. But don't pick the Lions right now, like we aren't.
Would you trade Stafford back for Goff? Right now. 1 for 1.
In fantasy, yeah.
No. Real
In
life.
for the right after the last 4 games, really tempting because Stafford has been looking bad. I don't think I would because just Jared Goff isn't commanding leader. Like it's not
Yeah,
someone that
he's a
he's
dumb
just
boy.
he's just a placeholder. And like Stafford is smart. I think Stafford can get it together, and he does have the juice. Just
Mm.
like corn,
Mm.
he's got the juice.
Mm.
Um, so yeah, Stafford has a higher ceiling for sure. Yeah, and this is what we knew about Jared Goff. He stands up, steps up into the pocket, throws the ball where it needs to go on point. That's what Jared Goff can do.
Sounds
Can
like
he
a good
tell?
quarterback to me.
Can he read the defense? Nope. Can he
Can he
read a
read?
blitz? Nope. Can he read? Nope. His wristband, it doesn't have words. It's just pictures and a dog, square, alpha, blue. Like that's what the plays are. So no, I think there'd be some teams that would really benefit from Jared Goff though. Like I think he is an asset in the NFL. Like
Oh
I
yeah,
wouldn't,
totally.
but not for the Rams, not where they need to go.
All right.
He's the exact opposite of like Tom Brady. Like Tom Brady's smart. He
Mm-hmm.
knows the football, but he's losing some of his athletic abilities, right? It's
Mm-hmm.
like the football smarts. And I think I went on this rant, but like these older guys like Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, like their football smarts is just insane. Like they just know exactly where to place the ball. Like these are the little things you don't see, and it goes so far. Like, and Stafford's not at that level. Like so many mistakes where it's just bad reading and interceptions and just like, and it's inches, right? It's just anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah. Sorry,
quarterback.
Zach. Your quarterback sucks.
Yeah. All right. San Francisco at Carolina. San Fran favored by 6.5 points. The Jimmy Garoppolos. You like
Jimmy
those guys?
G's. Yeah. 2 weeks ago, it was tough against Denver. That was a tough game to watch. So I couldn't pick them against the Rams, but wanted to, but I'm like, no, can't after seeing that. But I'm ready to get my heart broken again, Zach. I'm gonna go. I want Jimmy G's. I'm ready for him. Definitely don't want anything to do with the Panthers.
Mhm.
I thought they'd be better this year, honestly.
Yeah.
But I think they're underachieving a bit, but still they're poo. So they suck. No thanks. Give me the 49ers.
Yeah. I like the 49ers here. The Rams definitely made the 49ers look special on Monday night. They're
Rams are
not
pretty
that
good doing
special.
that.
Yeah, they're not that special, but I think they're more special than the Panthers. So lock that in.
All right, real special game.
All right, Philly at Arizona. Philly favored by 5.5 points. Philly 4-0. Best
I
team
know.
in the NFL, undisputably.
I just still don't understand how. I mean, their roster's really good. I guess their quarterback position is just like hurts. So it's always that there, but I don't know. I think this is gonna be a close one. I think it's gonna be tight for the Eagles, man. They might have some trouble. What do you think?
Arizona's definitely underperforming expectations, though. Like,
Hmm.
I would say I was hoping a little bit more from Arizona. They definitely haven't been playing to the level that I would like them to be playing at. So, you know, I like Philly here. I feel pretty confident in that. They've been moving the football. I'm thinking 5-0, 6-0. How far can these guys go? I'm predicting like this is like a Pittsburgh Steeler like 3 years ago where they're like, did they get to like 11-0 or something? And then they like just
Right.
totally tanked and like maybe made playoffs, lost first round, something like they
Right. Yeah.
they weren't good. That's what's gonna
Mhm.
happen to Philly.
Okay, I'm into
So,
that. I'm
yeah.
into that. I'll join you. I'm jumping on the ship. Let's go.
Okay. Like they have to win enough games to like get the believers, like even the
Right.
like skeptics people's like
Yeah, suck them in.
7-0. Okay, 8-0. Like double digit 10-0. It's like okay, Philly's good. And then as soon as everyone's bought in,
And then just rug it.
yeah, nosedive. So okay. Next, we're going double Philly on that one.
Yeah.
Dallas Cowboys at the Los Angeles Rams. Rams favored by 4.5 points. I'm so thankful that they're just favored to win. 4.5 might be a little generous, but I do think they deserve a favor here.
Oh, yeah, just because they're home, like I kind of lean their way, but I don't like the Rams. And I've been saying since the beginning, I've had a couple of calls that have been good this year. Everything else, my actual picks though, awful. But trust the process with the C boys. I like that. Um, again, though, here's the problem. Everything in my heart is telling me to go Cowboys. So that means I need to fade. I gotta fade myself. I really do. Going Rams.
Really? I like the Rams. I picked with my heart.
I don't know how you could look me in the eyes and say I like the Rams here.
You guys know me. I can't pick not with my heart. No, I don't. Yeah. The chat's just protecting me on my love for the Rams. Okay, thanks, chat.
Yeah, I hate the Rams since day one.
I like, yeah, I know. Here's the thing. I'm putting my money on Sean McVay. Sean McVay, he comes back, he makes moves. He gives you that tough love, but then he coaches you to be better. Like, how do we get Cooper Kupp, the best wide receiver in the NFL? Because he sat under the teachings, his sensei, Sean McVay, for like 5 years. And you know what? Matt Stafford's only got one, so he's going to have some hiccups, but every single week he's going to come out better. And Dallas is not, Cooper Rush, dude. More like Cooper bust. Lock in the Rams.
All right, screw you, Zach. I'm changing it. I'm going Cowboys.
All right, I like it. That's the goal of this podcast, is for one of us to convince the other to change the points. I hate pick too. All right, nice. Okay, Cincinnati at Baltimore. Man, Cincinnati's been disappointing, eh?
Mm-hmm.
It's not the Cincinnati I want or deserve. Like, Joey B, give me some stuff instead of getting sacked 5 times.
Yeah, it's a tough scene there. I thought their old line would be better. They signed some guys in the offseason.
Yeah.
They invested some money into it. I thought, okay, maybe Joey B can, stay upright and he'll actually be able to see his receivers. I'm like, oh, that seems like a good recipe for success, right? See your receivers, don't go beyond the ground, improve on last year. But no, just again, another rug. So I can't go Bengals until they start showing something, right? So Ravens put up a good fight against the Bills, though.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I think the Bills were slipping there. I think Baltimore is not like super elite, but they're solid. I'm gonna lock in the Baltimore here. I think they got some fight in them. Yeah, Cincinnati, I gotta see it to believe it. Trust the process wants Cincinnati. And he can have them. He can have them all the way because we got Baltimore. Okay, Monday Night Football. This is like half good. Like, I just want a good Monday Night Football game. Las Vegas Raiders at the Kansas City Chiefs.
You're right. It is half good.
Yeah, it's half good. That's what I mean. Yeah, sorry, I did say yeah. It's like Cincinnati's playing on Monday night. It's like, okay, against the Raiders. Nah. Kansas City favored by 6.5 points. Kansas City.
Raiders. I thought they'd be better this year too. But again, theme of the year is just chop fest, gross. Everyone kind of just mixing a pot, sucky, just Chiefs. I think they're getting better week in, week out, and I think this happens every year, right? Everyone wants to go oh, maybe like beginning of the year, oh, I think Bills best team for sure. KC, they're gonna be worse. But then this happens like every
Right.
year. And then by week 10, it's everyone's like, oh, what were we thinking? KC, oh, so good, amazing.
We
And
got the talent.
it, yeah, it's just the Raiders though. I thought they'd be better. Honestly, I thought they would have like a Raiders start where they're 3-1. It's like, oh, Raiders,
Mm.
are they good? And then they fall off. But we're going the inverse.
Yeah, they're gonna have a good back end.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Totally.
Okay,
Totally.
lock it in, KC. Me as well.
Yeah.
Total points 51 over is the total points. You can go over under that.
All right. Sorry, what was the total again?
51.
51. That sounds right. I'll go 52.
I'll go one more than that, 53
Okay.
and a half. You can actually go halves in our league, but no one ever does them. Randy in the chat getting some flack. Okay.
Randy's ripping comments. I love it.
All right. Picks are in. Let's talk about our standings, okay? We got the reigning champ in the chat right now, so we gotta show some love. Let me share my screen right here.
Let's see.
All right. So here we are. Nikki Nindor. Week 4
Does she make Callum's picks too? That's my question. Is she picking for Callum too?
We can ask her. Yeah, because
yeah.
they're pretty similar. Number 1 and 2. Nikki, congratulations on your second win. And Turkey's pick makers number 2 coming in close. C. McNichol and Maggie. Luke's premium picks. If the Jags would have won, that would have been a little bit higher. I'm not too bad, 10 and 6, and we'll give you a pass from last week. Okay, you were foggy. You almost died. You're barely in it.
Yeah, past 2 weeks have been just brutal with coming off surgery, and then like the past 2 weeks and the week before that, I just haven't got my picks in for Thursday. So every Thursday game is just the underdog, and they always lose.
We got confirmation. We got 2 picker in the league. That is actually against the rules. So by disqualification, you're losing. And pretty similar for our year to date. Nikki Nindor with 46 wins total. And that's a commanding lead over
Yeah, that's actually 41.
5 picks. I don't know. Can anyone?
I do only have 18 losses.
That's impressive. All right. Well,
I don't like it.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys for being here on the live chat. The chat was fun today. We got tons of comments in there. We might have to use slow comment mode next time.
Keep them just rapid fire.
Just a reminder for everyone listening, we go live. We're on Wednesday this time, but that was because of medical emergency. Next week, we will be back on Tuesdays, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your picks. Ryan, anything to leave the people with?
No, sir. Probably just fade us hard.
Fade us hard. Reading some chats. Football is life, and football is my wife. So we're gonna leave
life.
Yeah. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next week. Bye.